Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by thanking the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe, both for the opportunity to speak to you today, but also for bringing up this topic of resource management into the spotlight. And I'm really sorry I can't be there with you today in person, but I do hope that with this video I can spark some interesting reflections as you move forward with this crucial event. Let me kick off with a very obvious fact. We only have one planet. And although this seems very obvious and simple, our behavior on this planet seems to point out that we do not really understand what that means. But let's look at that a little bit closer. At the rate we consume, we would need 1.75 planets to sustainably provide for us all. Something is not adding up, right? We need to change that. The implications of behaving like we have 1.75 planets when we only have one are quickly piling up on us. The International Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, has already laid this out very clearly in one of their recent census reports. So the quicker we act, the easier it will be to find solutions. And we're here today to talk about solutions. And as we speak about resource management, there's one that really pops out to me, and that's what I want to focus my time on, the circular economy. So why the circular economy? Because what the world needs right now is solutions that can cut across sectors, that help push forward solutions that understand the relations and the interactions within complex systems that shape our world. And I believe the circular economy is one of those solutions. Because when we speak of circular economy, we speak of a solution for social inequity, climate change, biodiversity loss, resource scarcity, job creation, and many, many more of the world's pressing issues. Many of you may be thinking, okay, that sounds good, but how much is that going to cost? And I really argue actually that this way of thinking is something we need to change. Both government and the private sector need to see circular economy as a solution in the context of that indisputable fact. The world's not getting bigger, but supply chains are and will be getting more strained for a number of reasons, which you all know. Which is why it makes business sense to start thinking about it, which is why it makes political sense to start thinking about a circular economy. Because research has shown that creating a circular economy offers a 4.5 trillion economic opportunity by helping us avoid waste, stimulate business growth, and create employment opportunities. All the while reducing the dependency of that economic growth on extraction of natural resources and critical supply chains. Creating a circular economy can create a net increase of 6 million jobs in 2030 in fields including recycling, repair, rent, and manufacturing. WRI research has also shown how bringing circular economy into their work can help relatively small businesses thrive. And of course, I'm not saying that the circular economy is a silver bullet. Anybody that tries to sell you any silver bullet, we should always be wary of. But we know that by incorporating circular economy principles into our approach to resource management and climate solutions, that can help us bridge solutions together to get where we need to go. To give you one example, the world is rushing to wind power as one of the solutions to the emissions of fossil fuel generated energy. And while we know this is the right move in terms of emission, we must also recognize that if we build this infrastructure under the linear model purely, we will reach a point where the only thing these wind turbines will be generating is problems for the local governments for filling up their landfills. And this is actually beginning to happen now, as turbines finish their life cycle. This is not something we can push back on our priority list, nor is it just a problem somewhere far away in the future. There are many more examples like this, along a broad list of actors. And we must all come together to share experiences, knowledge, and set unified targets for what a successful implementation of circular economy looks like. And that is exactly what the platform for the acceleration of the circular economy, PACE, is for. I would invite you all to learn about this and join this community of leaders that accelerates the transition to a circular economy for both human and environmental well-being. One of the key principles at PACE, which I co-chair, as well as WRI, is that no one will be able to solve this on their own. We really need to work together, bring all our resources to the table, literally and figuratively speaking. Here also, I think, for example, the United Nations Framework Classification for Resources and the United Nations Resource Management System come in. as international schemes for the sustainable management of all energy and mineral resources. But let me reiterate the most important point. Circular economy really is about forming new change and new partnerships. We see this all through the economy. It actually combines partners that never used to connect, not only in business, but also in business and the public sector and between the two. We will all need to work together to figure this out. WRI, PACE, the expert group on resource management, and everybody here should explore how to collaborate on projects, share best practices, disseminate knowledge, engage stakeholders, innovate together. Let's speak to our neighbors wherever we work and ask how we can help. Let's work together to unlock the benefits of the circular economy, and with it, a future in which the achievement of prosperity for people is decoupled from the destruction of that very planet, which is our home. I'm looking forward to the great things that will come out of this event, and I wish you all the best and a wonderful event. Thank you so much.